is of the Ferrari F40 LeMans, and this is a 1/24 scale model by Testors. That's the finished model there, and some of the details there about the F40, and the picture of the finished model, and some more pictures here on the back. This is one nice thing about the Testors model, is they have this full color box. And let's have a look inside. Let's see what we have. So first of all, we'll look at our sprues. Looks like we have a number of pieces here. So over here we have our tires. These are nice soft rubber tires. They're still pretty flexible. Well, these ones are. This one is not. It's hardened up quite a bit. The rest of them are pretty good. Our grey sprue first. These are all the engine parts here. Lots of nice detail here. Very well molded. Here are our disc brakes. Our wheels, the classic 5-star Ferrari there. Here are our headers with the exhausts. All very well molded. Air intakes, valve covers and so on. It all looks very nice. And here's our glass, also very nicely molded. Another piece of glass there. And here is our body. And very well molded. Some good details here. You can see some little imperfections there on the openings, the vents. They'll need to get sanded down. Yeah, it looks like this wants to open up, so you can probably cut this free. But that's very nicely molded. Let's have a look at this one here. Here's our chassis, and not a lot of detail underneath. It gets covered by pans. Here's a seat, and here is our cockpit. Have our tail at the other seat. Here's the grille for the rear, and we have our suspension parts here. Looks like an air intake. Insides the doors, these Ferrari F40s really did not have a lot inside of them. They're very Spartan is the word that's used to describe them a lot. Here's our steering rack, dashboard. Let's have a look. Here are our decals with the instrument cluster and our instructions. So, start off with the parts listing. And we start by building the engine. There's the colors needed. Engine's then mounted with the rear suspension. And air intakes and all the other parts are put on the engine. That's then mounted on the chassis along with the front suspension. Then the cockpit is built. Looks like you can cut this open so that you can raise the rear and see the engine. We put in our glass and other body parts. That's all then mounted onto the chassis along with the cockpit. Tail parts are put on, and there's a way to open the rear and have a look at that. And then headlights, all the other lights and so on. It's a very nice looking car. and it's a very nice model, very well molded. I like the fact that you've got all these engine parts, and that'll be a great build.